Hey guys, I am going to try to keep this short. Just two matters. First is my bracelet. See, it's got a lock on it, and it's green and black, which are Ray's colors, and then there's some green beads on there too. This was in the present that Annette sent me that I just got today. It was her Christmas present to me, but I honestly just got it. It apparently arrived at home a day or two ago when my father shipped it to me. And the second is I want to talk about books I am reading this semester for two of my classes, which are Deprivation of Liberty and American Encounters, which is American history from 1492 up through the end of the Civil War, because they're the only classes that we're reading like interesting books for. My other classes are Italian, pre-calculus, and psychology, which just have textbooks, so we don't want to talk about those. These books are all mixed together, so we'll start in the middle, I guess. This, Racial Hygiene, it's medicine under the Nazis, and I think it's going to be pretty interesting because everyone, well, mostly everyone, knows that some pretty shady stuff went down under the Nazi regime. I can talk, I swear. So yeah, it has pictures, so it can't be all bad, right? And then we've got Affairs of Honor. It has the word affairs in it. I think it'll be pretty interesting. This is for my history class. It says National Politics in the New Republic. It's got kind of a funny cover. Some guys flipping out at each other. It says admirable and entertaining on the back, so hopefully it will be. This one looks like it has pictures on it too, if I can find pictures. Yay! American history, you know, you guys probably don't really care. Crazy book number 1, and book that's probably going to be crazy. I haven't read this one yet. I am reading this one. And, this is the one by the guy where he's like, mental illness is not real. And he has some good points, but not... I talked about semantics on Gaia already, so we're not going to get into that again. But he has some good points about how, at least in the United States, I don't know how it is in other countries, people who are considered to be mentally ill can be institutionalized without their consent. If they're seen to be a danger to others, and you can pretty much twist anything so it looks like they're a danger to others. So there's some good points regarding that and how mental patients are sometimes treated more like prisoners, especially when they're in mental hospitals. And I think it'll be interesting once we get past the psychiatry aspect and once we get into the law aspect, because it is supposed to be a law course. And insanity, it's called insanity, the idea and its consequences. Insanity is not a medical term, it's a legal term. So by just going along those lines, it should be a book about law. I'm not even halfway done with it yet, though, so maybe it'll start being less psycho and more reasonable, I hope. This one's by the same guy, which is why I think it's going to be crazy too, but it's a lot thinner. It's about half the thickness of this one. About. Liberation by Oppression, a comparative study of slavery and psychiatry. It doesn't bode well. Kind of an interesting cover, though. I don't know. I don't like this Saz guy. S-Z-A-S-Z? Saz? I don't know. I don't like him much. Let me see. Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave, written by himself with related documents. Sounds like it's going to be pretty boring, quite frankly. I think it's maybe how long the title is makes it sound like it's going to be boring, because looking through it, it doesn't actually look like it's going to be that bad, and it's really skinny, so it won't take up that much of my time anyway. And we have The Road to Serfdom, which is my last deprivation of liberty book. Talks about the Nazis and fascist Italy on the back. So maybe it'll be interesting. I don't know. Are there pictures in this one? It doesn't look like there's pictures, but it also looks like an easier read than the Evil Orange book does. Ugh, last ones. There's 3 more. Cherokee Removal, A Brief History with Documents. I don't want to read this. And it's not because it looks like it's going to be bad, but it's because I don't like American history, because I don't like looking at all the shitty stuff we being people of European descent who call ourselves Americans have done to other people, like the natives of, like the Native Americans and African Americans. Oh my god, I don't like looking at it. It makes me feel guilty, even though I didn't do any of it myself. So I'm not looking forward to that one. And then we have The Republic of Suffering, which is Death and the American Civil War. It's got pictures. So it can't be that bad, right? I mean, books with pictures can never be that bad. Though, just by merit of the topic, it sounds like it's going to be pretty depressing. And I saved this one for last because I think it might be my favorite for all semester. I haven't started reading it yet. I will confess that, but it has so much potential. It is called An Orthwood's Bastard, Sex and Law in Early Virginia. Sounds scandalous, huh? Apparently, it's about this girl. It takes place in 1663, and she is 24, and she became pregnant with twins after an illicit liaison in a tavern with a caddish nephew of a Virginia politician. Scandal. Scandal, scandal, scandal. My teacher said it reads kind of like a novel. Just looking through here, it does look like it reads kind of like a novel. There's some highlighting from whoever owned this before, because it is used. But yeah, so those are my books for this semester. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am missing one. God damn it. Where is it? I'm missing a book. I don't know where it is. What's the problem? Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just thought you might like to know what I'm learning about in my more interesting classes this semester. So I will talk to you all soon. Thanks again for the bracelet and that. I will wear it always. And bye!